Hello my beautiful friend and welcome back to another video. So, a month ago we talked about Randy Pitchford and how I said that the pricing drama for Borderlands 4 is fabricated because Randy Pitchford is a professional liar and a magician. So now we have a little bit of another drama. Let's just dive straight in. So this is the video I made a month ago. Borderlands 4 pricing drama is fabricated by Randy Pitchford, where I talk about many things that happened over the time. Not only because he forgot a USB stick with how can I say this? He left porn in medieval times. If you don't know what medieval times is, it's an establishment in America, which is basically just what it says. It's a medieval restaurant with jousting and everything else that is fun, which is awesome, by the way. But also on that USB stick, on the same stick, was not only the porn, but also very sensible data of the company. Because he doesn't have enough money to buy a second stick for that. But yeah, now something else happened and Randy Pitchford says Borderlands 4 story is inspired by the sale of Gearbox. Then glazes over and says it's about where we as individuals want to be on the spectrum of anarchy to fascism. Say what now? Yeah, as you can see, this is an article by The Gamer. I will, as always, link everything that I show in the description box below. So the article and my video from a month ago. So, which is just what I expect from the series with the pooping robot. Yeah. So, let's just see what the article says. This is an article by Joshua Wallens. Oh, okay. I don't know if Wallens, I don't know. I'm sorry. We're just a month out from the release of Borderlands 4 and Gearbox CEO Magician Randy Pitchford is hitting the media circuit to tell everyone why you should be very excited for the 30 billion guns it apparently contains. I don't believe that. But it's not all about the haters. The haters? I don't know. Gearbox has promised that after the less than stellar narrative that propped up Borderlands 3, it was crap. It's taking the story mode seriously this time, which is also going to be very crappy. Borderlands 4 takes place on a prison planet called Kairos, ruled over by a tyrannical overlord called the Timekeeper, who stuck a bolt into everyone so that he can kill them at will and also peer through their eyes, should he fancy it. That, for a Borderlands game, sounds amazing. Which is just like Gearbox, if you think about it. In a chat with Epic Games, Pitchford waxed lyrical about the many guns of Borderlands 4 before shifting gears, haha, I see what you did there, saying that when the studio sat down to write the game story, it asked itself, what's the zeitgeist of the environment we're in? Okay, weird take. Let's just read on before I react to that one. Specifically, the studio was thinking about its own recent history, its acquisition by the Embracer Group, and then its resale to Take-Two after the financial floor gave way beneath Embracer's feet. Gearbox went from an independent company to a subsidiary, and then to a subsidiary again. There's this cultural and emotional shift in me personally and the studio, said Pitchford. What does it mean to trade some autonomy for organization? So far so good. What does it feel like to move up and down the scale between autonomy and being organized or even being controlled? Okay, maybe straying a little, but I'm with you. Yeah, kinda, but the foundation for the story, the idea, starts from a very bad place. Again, if you're new to the channel, first of all, hi, welcome. I hope you enjoy this. But I have another channel where I review books, a lot of them. And I, of course, then read interviews of the authors, how they came into the whole thing, the ideas and everything. And every time I had something like this, it wasn't good because it's not, again, it's a bad foundation. It's going to crumble away and the whole building is going to sink because it's not coming from a place of love, but from a place of, I want to tell my story, something that's happened all over the last couple of years. And this is just so bad. This is so shitty. Let's move on. Then Randy gets a little out over his skis. On one end of a spectrum, you have anarchy. And on the other end of the spectrum, you have fascism. Oh crap. I'm still half with my first coffee cup. I'm sorry. Totalitarianism. Zero freedom. It's not just about societies. That's all of us individuals to imagine where we want to be on that spectrum and how comfortable we are. Apparently, says Pitchford, we were going through that as a company. Again, it's just something that he wants to tell his own story because he's a huge ass egomaniac. Which I'm not sure is strictly accurate. I don't think Gearbox was choosing where to stand on the spectrum of anarchy to fascism so much as it was changing corporate ownership. Yes, but I suppose I admire Pitchford's gusto. Yeah. Okay, I'm with you there, Joshua. Okay, I understand that one. I'll be honest, themes of fascism and totalitarianism. Oh, crap, why is that word so hard for me right now? Feel like Borderlands biting off a little more than it can chew to me. Yes, but perhaps I'm being unfair. No, you're not. I guess we'll figure out just what the hell Pitchford is talking about when the game hits next month. I like his writing style, by the way. Oh, that's it? So, Joshua, I really, really like your writing style. Um, it's fun. Because you're kinda hitting all the things that I also want to say, but in a different viewpoint. I like that. I like being challenged because it makes for better discussions if everyone keeps civil. But yeah, again, Randy. I don't trust this company, not for a long ass time anymore. And this has the feeling of we're going to take the Bioshock round, the Bioshock take, without understanding what Bioshock is. And maybe I'm misremembering Bioshock. It's been a while. When was Bioshock? Was it early 2000s? Bioshock 1. 27. It's been a while. It's been almost 20 years. Okay, yeah, I'm probably misremembering Bioshock. Well, at least the first one. I remember some things, of course, but not everything. I'm very, very skeptical. At first, I saw the trailers and I thought this looks like Destiny 3, which is a good thing, which was a really, really, really good thing, because I hate what Bungie did to Destiny. I hate what happened to Halo, which is also something we're gonna talk about tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be so sad and so funny at the same time with Bungie. But I'm going to tell you all about it and a little bit more probably if I find something else. What happened to them and Sony. Again, I just don't trust Randy. Randy is a con artist. Randy doesn't know what a good game is. Well, maybe he does. I'm not saying that he doesn't know what a good game is, because he was involved in many a good game. There's just the question, what was his influence on them? Because this right now feels like he had a lot more of influence on Borderlands 4 than on the other games, maybe even on Borderlands 3, because that was also shitty with the streamers on the planet and everything. That was so bad. It was so bad. And don't talk about the movie. We had this with Last of Us, or what is his name? Neil Druckmann, the other egomaniac who thinks that everyone will love his stories and everyone who doesn't like them is wrong and everything. He also had someone, I'm really sorry, I forgot the name, who counterbalanced him, which was a good thing. And that person left. He left the company. And this is why we have Last of Us 2 right now. Yes, I know there are people who love Last of Us 2. Again, your enjoyment of the game doesn't hurt me. You can enjoy it. And I like that. Because everyone should enjoy a video game who they like. I'm not judging. It's just I don't like it. And my not enjoyment of it doesn't hurt you. So, but yeah, now I already forgot the name of the bald chicks game with the red sword, which looks like ass. And this is another Neil Druckmann thing. And oh god, and the series with season 2. I digress totally. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave your thoughts and questions in the comment section down below. I'm keen to know what you have to say. And while you're here, please remember to do all the things that make the dings. And by that I of course mean like and subscribe. And please share this video with your friends. Why? So we can build a bigger community and talk more gaming news every day. Yeah, have a great day, my friend. Stay fantastic, stay hydrated. And I will see you in the next video. Bye, bye, bye.